Hey, what's going on?
Whit and Carrie Hyam here. Excited to be with you guys today
Yes.
here on Elite Marketing Pros fan page. Make sure we're live. Get some people hopping on. When you are hopping on, comment your name, where you're from, so we can give you a shout out. Aha, Chandra, good to see you.
Yes,
great.
Super excited to have you.
We are live.
Awesome.
We've got people hopping on.
And for those of you that are going to be watching this and it's not going to be live, please comment in the comment section. Just play that you're jumping on the replay and you're watching the replay. Let us know. So just drop a comment in the comment section that you're jumping on the replay and you're going to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that we give a shout out to you guys, the ones that can't watch it live right now, but definitely drop us a comment still.
Yes, okay, awesome. So we've got Anna Leon, Tracy, Randall, good to see you, Sally.
Cool. Marilyn.
We've got Fran.
Terry, Gammon, what's
Perfect.
up? Marge.
Hi, Hillary, Beth.
Hannah, what's up?
Awesome, so good to see you guys. Continue to, when you're hopping on, let us know who you are, where you're from. We want to give you a shout out, and we also want a lot of engagement on today's Daily Dose of Awesome.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know who we are Whit and Carrie Hyam, and we are Invictus members inside of the Elite Marketing Pro community.
Yes.
And we are very excited to jump into today's training. Oh, and this is your Daily Dose of Awesome, your live 15 minutes of inspiration, motivation, helping you take your business to the next level. Right. Okay, so.
Yeah, but we're gonna really jump right into this. We're really excited to go over this. We actually did this a training on this not too long ago, and it got a lot of positive feedback. Why? Because I think it's everybody in the community that they can relate to is what we're going to be talking about today, because we find ourselves really getting stuck. And how many of you guys can relate to at one point or another just kind of feeling stuck? Where do I go now? What are some things that I need to be working on a daily basis in order to grow my check, right? At the end of the day, guys, we all want to make money. I get that, but we have to do some things in order to make that happen, okay?
Yes.
And we're going to go over 3 simple things that's going to help you guys do that.
Yep. Before we get into that, let's give a few more shout-outs because we've had a lot more people hopping on.
Okay,
Annalee's here. We've got Sadaf. Good to see
Daryl, what's up, buddy?
Daryl, Courtney, Gina. Is that Alicia?
Yeah.
Yep. Rosemary, Hannah. Yes, awesome. Lisa, Teresa.
Cool.
Moisey, James. Okay, awesome.
Just posted something. Hey guys, just watching your EMP saying trader favorite. Awesome.
Awesome.
Glad you could hopefully you got a lot of value out of that.
Yes. Okay, great. So if you guys are excited to learn how to scale your check in 3 simple steps, comment a 1 in the question box, and we're going to get rolling with this. And oh.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say this all stems actually from a story when Whit and I had first started with Elite Marketing Pro. We're in network marketing, and I had this, thought that because I had taken my business online and because I was attracting people to me and because I had people reaching out to me, that I was just going to immediately begin to enroll all of these people into my network marketing.
And how many of you guys
business.
kind of felt the same way? Like you guys were getting in, you're like, oh my God, I'm building online now. All of a sudden, I'm just going to have a whole bunch of people for my business.
Yeah.
Right?
How you've thought about it, right?
Yep.
Where you think, man, I'm going to be talking to people all over the world. All of these people are going to be reaching out to me, and it's going to be so easy to recruit all these people. I'm going to be a top earner in my company in a year. How many of you have thought that? Because that's exactly
that's what we thought.
That's what I thought. I thought, okay, I'm attracting these people to me. However, I was really frustrated about 3 months in because, I was so excited. I was growing a fan page. I was growing a network. I had learned a ton when it came to Facebook advertising and different things like that. However, I had not recruited anybody into my company yet. And I say yet because we
were
did.
A couple months in.
Yeah, we were just a couple months in. But I thought I had this expectation that because I was bringing all these people in, they were immediately going to want to join my business. And so I actually reached out to Fernie Ceballos, the CMO here in Elite Marketing Pro, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? How many of you have asked someone, maybe Whit, maybe me?
You have no idea how many times I've heard that statement out of Carrie before. Hey, what am I doing wrong?
What am I doing wrong?
And again, guys, it's not necessarily anything that you're doing wrong. It's what you lack is basically what it is. It's nothing that you're currently doing that's wrong. It's just adding to what you're doing.
Yep, and so there's 3 steps that Fernie shared with me that he said, if you focus on these 3 things, and they're pretty simple and they're pretty generic, but if you focus on these 3 things, your check will grow, you'll start recruiting people into your network marketing business, and you'll start to really impact lives.
She says they're simple, but because they're so simple, guys, because of our daily lives, we start working on other things. You know, a lot of the times we forget the basics, and it's really what it is because we're learning so much. We're trying to make some things happen, and next thing we know, we're not, you know, we're kind of losing where we need to focus on like some of the basics and stuff like guys. And guys, we're guilty of that. That's why Carrie has this story, is because we forgot to focus on the basics and continue to do certain things in order to grow our check and in order to grow our business. James, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Give me a hey right there. Love it, love it. Okay, very timely.
Alan, good. I'm glad this is timely
Awesome.
for you. Okay, so step number 1. If you're excited, give us some likes, give us some loves. I want to see some hearts coming across the screen. Okay,
whatever.
Step number 1 is expanding your knowledge. Now, a lot of times when we jump in, we think, okay, we're doing EMP. We're going through modules where, you know, we're learning Facebook advertising. Okay, I'm set.
Yeah.
Right? And because of that, we end up in this little box, if you will, where the only knowledge that we have is what we're focusing on right now. And something that Fernie asked, he's like, are you taking 15 minutes and growing your knowledge base in other areas than just EMP? Oh. And that, I mean, when it comes to network marketing, business, investing, he's all like, in order to become, you know, that person you want to be, you have to have the knowledge of that person.
Well, and even to make it a little bit more easier for you guys to really follow is let's say that, you know, you are learning how to do like, you know, a post that's going to create a lot of activity. Guys, it's not a matter of just learning the basics and saying.
Mike is skipping.
Mike is skipping.
Is that better, you guys? Here, let's try this.
Hang on, guys.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Let us know, guys, if you can hear us okay.
Can you hear us okay?
Oh, it might be from this. Here, hang on.
Oh.
Is that better, guys?
Is that better? Hopefully it's better.
How about now?
The joys of going live, right? Okay, someone comment. Let us know if you can hear us. Still doing it.
Okay, we're just
all right, you know what? Let's just pull the mic out.
All right,
okay.
How about now?
Is that better? Can you guys hear us better?
Is that working better, guys? Let us know. Comments.
Oh, here we go. It's breaking up.
It's breaking up still?
Can you guys, is it still breaking up? Oh, hey Jonas. Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you guys.
Pull out our microphone. Still choppy.
Still choppy.
That is weird. Hang on just a sec, guys. Let me see if I can fix this.
Okay.
We might not be able to.
We might not be able to because we're already live.
We're already live.
Okay,
there we go.
We're back. Let us know if it's better now.
All right,
okay, we're connected.
All right, guys, we're on. Let us know. Is that working?
Okay, is it still choppy? Let us know if it's still choppy. You can hear us. Uh-oh.
You're still breaking
Just a lot of pops. Okay, this was earlier. Let us know if you can hear us.
Let us know now.
Give us some likes.
We just changed some stuff.
Let us know if it's still choppy. I can make you out.
Sound
gone now? You can't hear us now?
You guys can't hear us?
Still reassures me that even more experience had issues. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, we need some.
Still choppy.
Still choppy. It's still real choppy.
Okay,
man,
you know what?
Crazy.
We're going to have to come, we'll have to sign off and come back on.
Guys, we're going to sign off and come back on.
Yeah.
So just hang tight, guys, and we'll come right back on, okay?
Okay, so stay tuned. Okay.
Hey guys.
Take two.
Take two. We're gonna get this going. Finally, we're gonna make this happen, guys.
Hopefully.
Okay, so hopefully everybody's gonna be hopping on. As soon as you're hopping on, guys, let us know that our mics are going good. Let us know because we want to make the most of this. Okay, awesome.
Okay, let us know if you can hear us better than before.
Let us know, guys. Can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us okay? Give us some likes. Give us some loves. Let us know. So much better. Great.
Great.
We're back.
Awesome.
So let this be a test.
Second go. That's right.
Yes, second go. So see, even more experienced people, we've been doing Facebook Live for over a year, still have technical issues, and it's okay.
Anytime we ever go to do anything big with technology, that's usually when it all goes on the fritz.
Usually.
So again, guys, step number 1, we were talking about expanding your knowledge. And so again, guys, let's say for a lot of you that are using, posts and stuff like that, to grow engagement on your page and do stuff like that. The biggest thing is not necessarily just learning okay, how do I post to a page, but what in detail, how can I make my content a lot more valuable? How can I make my content better? Like really continually learning how you can make yourself better when it comes to doing it. So again, guys, it's not just expanding your knowledge on one particular thing, but expanding your knowledge is going to make you better all around.
Yeah.
And that's where we forget to do that because we're so worried about the technical stuff that we get lost in that sea of technology. And so we're just like, well, I got to figure this out. Oh, I got to do a Facebook Live the right way. Oh, I got to do this. Okay, it's going to take time, but continually expand your knowledge, guys, or else you're going to find yourself plateauing and you're going to wonder to yourself, okay, what do I do now?
Make it not boring.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. Continue to grow, guys. And that's literally what we try to do on a daily basis is apply something new on a daily basis to ourselves to make ourselves grow.
Yep. Okay, so step number two in growing your check is increasing your skill set, basically.
Yep. Okay, making
and I do have a cold, so I apologize.
And so basically getting that skill set. So guys, one of the biggest things that Carrie was telling me about when she, when she talked to Fernie is, we were mad because we weren't enrolling people into our business and this and that. But the thing about a network marketing, so let's say that you guys are in network marketing, you guys still need to get this skill set for actually recruiting people.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't just magically happen. And sometimes you're going to get people that just say, yeah, I want to work with you because you're you. But at the same time, you still got to be able to recruit those people. Like you still have to close them. You got to get them to see why you're valuable.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and we've got a naked baby. Say hi. Okay, so like what was saying, when we first started, we struggled in network marketing. We struggled to recruit people into our team before EMP, and for some reason we thought because we're in EMP, we didn't have to grow those skills. If you want to recruit people into your network marketing team, you need to grow those skill sets. And it comes down to a lot of new strategies that you're going to learn inside of EMP. Whit and I, we do video chats now, and that helps with our recruiting process. It's still a skill set that you're going to have to grow. A lot of times people try something for a month, 2 months, even 3 months, and they think, man, I'm just not getting this. This doesn't work. Whereas there's other people that are in the community that are using certain strategies and they're getting it to work. So the reason why it might not be working for you is because you don't have that skill set yet, and it's something that you need to develop.
Yep.
And so I was in Chicago facilitating one of the 6-figure workshops, and my good friend Kerry Gammon was in here, and he said, it's been awesome to watch you guys refine your process over the last year, because he came into EMP right after Whit and I did. And so he's watched us from basically the ground work our way up. And he's like, it's so cool to see how you continue to grow, you continue to push, you continue to break through barrier after barrier. Yep. And he's like, that's really, and when Whit and I thought about it, that's really the reason we got to where we did so fast, was because we were expanding our knowledge. And then we were growing our skills. Yep. We are continuing to refine our video chatting process. We continue to refine our Facebook advertising approach.
Like our first video chats, the way that we did them, it's completely different from how we do them now.
So different.
And we just make them better and better and better. As we get more skilled and it starts to happen more, we apply other things, other tools that we come across to make it even easier for us.
Carrie, you're awesome.
Yeah, and so really what it comes down to, guys, is that we forget that now, and everybody just kind of wants things to fall into place. I get that. It's almost like just relying on a little bit of luck to make some things really, really happen to your business. But all of you guys know that luck plays a very, very small percentage of anything. And a lot of it comes down to the skill set and how you guys apply that skill sets, okay? Did you keep your first monthly lives?
We haven't deleted a single live off of our page.
Yeah, we haven't gotten a single live off of this page. Some of our very first lives, guys, were like 30 seconds, and they were literally dumb. I'm just like, oh my God, I feel bad for anybody that watches these. But we left them on our page just because I wasn't worried about that. I understood that I was taking somebody along a journey with me. So when you're expanding a skill set like Facebook Lives, let's say that you guys are struggling with Facebook Lives. Okay, I want you to ask yourself, how can I grow in knowledge that's going to help me grow my skill set on a Facebook Live? Okay, there's a lot of trainings that you can be doing out there, and then you can be practicing and expanding that skill set. So, a lot of the time people are like, well, I don't get engagement on my my Facebook Lives. And I had this conversation with a couple gentlemen not too long ago, and they said, I don't feel like I'm getting a lot of engagement on my page. And I said, well, tell me what you're doing on your page. And they said, well, I do Facebook Lives every day. And I'm like, well, tell me your process for your Facebook Live. They never once actually interact with people. They don't ask them questions. They don't give them a call to action. They don't do any of that stuff. And so really what it came down to is that they weren't doing any of that. Okay, so they wanted the engagement, but they weren't asking for it. And I said, this is a skill set you guys need to really refine and get better in your Facebook Lives to make them engage with you. Okay, so if you guys are experiencing that right now, maybe some of you are right now doing Facebook Lives, you're like, I'm not getting a lot of engagement, maybe not even people hopping on, that's okay, it's going to take time. So take this time when there's not a whole bunch of people jumping on your Facebook Lives to really refine your process.
Yes.
Okay, because that's the cool thing about it is that when you're brand new, you might not have a ton of people jumping on and watching you and stuff like that, but it's a great time to really refine your skills.
Yep.
Okay?
So the 3 steps, step number 1 is expand your knowledge. Step number 2 is grow your skill set. And step number 3 is share your knowledge and your results.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't care what the result is, guys.
Don't care what the result is.
You know how many people don't share the small successes, especially in the community. A lot of you, when you guys get started with this, there's so many successes that you guys need to be sharing. I love it when somebody says, hey, I hit 100 likes on my page today.
I love it.
Love that. Do you know why? Because
you got my first sale.
Yeah,
That's
I got my first sale.
probably my favorite post
Yeah.
in the community. And not only sharing in the community, but sharing on your fan pages.
On your fan page, yeah.
Let
Share
people
that
see
stuff.
that you are getting results. Because if you're not sharing your knowledge and you're not sharing that you get results, you're not putting yourself out there as the person that people want to follow.
Yeah, and now, this is the crazy thing is I've had people come to me and say, oh, I've been doing this for so long and I haven't got the results that I wanted. I don't feel like it's working for me. And I'm just like, you have a fan page of 5,000 people.
Yeah.
It worked for you. You grew an audience of people that know, like, and trust you, or in continuing to get to know, like, and trust you. Guys, that is a success. Because that is 5,000 people you had before you started jumping into this. And the cool thing about it is you didn't cold market recruit one person out of that. They found you, raised their hand, and said, I want to see what you're doing. Now you just got to deliver the value. That's really what it comes down to.
A lot of times I think we as people, all of us, Whit and I included, we think that we have to be the person that's living in Awesome Town.
Yeah, that just isn't the reality.
And the thing is Awesome Town takes a lot of time to get to. However, you can be just a couple steps ahead of the people that are following you. And I love it. My good friend Julie, she says, a 4th grader is a god to a 2nd grader. Okay, I really want you to think about that, because you think about it, you're going through elementary school, and when you're in 2nd grade, the 4th graders are like the cool kids, right? When really they're no different than you, except they've been doing it a little bit longer.
2 years longer, and really their skill sets, you're not going to be that much difference. It really just comes down to applying these 3 things, expanding your knowledge on a daily basis. Okay, but the problem with expanding, like doing some of these skill sets, we focus either too much on expanding knowledge and we don't put anything into action in developing a skill set, okay? Or we're sitting here so focused on developing the skill set that we never celebrate the small wins. Guys, if you're going to love your business and learn to love your business, you better start celebrating the things that you have done, okay? Again, it comes down to focusing on the good things that you have happening in your business instead of the bad things. And that was something me and Carrie had to break free of because we were always focusing on what wasn't working instead of focusing on what was working. When we finally decided to focus on what was working, that's when we came out with, hey, I can video chat with people and I can close people, get sales, leads, get to know people, enroll people in our company, and that made all of the difference.
Yep. Oh, Danielle, you have no idea. You just wait till your very first Fast Track workshop here.
Yeah.
You're going to know exactly how to get to Awesome Town.
Yes.
Okay, great. So if you guys have gotten value, please let us know. Drop us a comment, me in the comment section. Give us some likes, give us some loves. Strengths, not weaknesses. Right. Really, that's what it is sharing, sharing what you're learning and helping other people get the results that you're getting. Because if you've gotten results and you've gotten it like putting something into action and after, testing and trial and error, you'll know how to teach someone else how to do what you did.
And guys, and don't get us wrong, like we still find ourselves getting stuck sometimes in trying to grow our knowledge too much. and it takes us away from certain other things that we should be working on, or growing a skill set. That's probably the hardest thing, because those, you can always obtain knowledge, but growing the skill set does take a lot of time. And and sometimes we get frustrated with that time frame. Be patient with developing your skill sets. So many people that I talk to on a daily basis in the community, a lot of people just don't have the patience, because they want the immediate results. And I get that. I want immediate results too. But it's something that me and Carrie really had to work on for ourselves, is be patient with the process, trust the process, and just continually be consistent. 95% of the time when I find somebody frustrated, the biggest thing that I ask them is, what does your daily routine look like? And if I don't see any consistency, 100% of the time with people that are frustrated, it usually comes down to being consistent. Being consistent and growing that skill set, and being consistent and expanding that knowledge. And expanding the skill set means applying it, like actually doing something with it, like a Facebook Live or doing something like that. Okay, but again, it's about consistency, and so many people just are not consistent long enough. Really, guys, the only difference between me and Carrie and you guys and other people is that we've been consistent longer. That is it. That is the only difference. I don't hold any special skill set that you guys don't hold. Okay, believe me. I mean, I barely got out of school, guys. I barely did it because I hated it so bad. But when it comes down to it, we don't have anything particular that you guys don't have. You guys just got to believe it, expand the skill sets, and that's all we've done longer.
And the thing is you don't have to be skilled in millions of different things to make this business work. You just have to get really good at 2, maybe 3 things. And the rest, you don't really have to worry about.
Yeah.
Get really good, refine the process that you have, refine your strategy, and you'll get to where you want to be.
Yep. So awesome, guys.
Yeah, so let us know before we sign off. Let us know what you're going to be doing for the Thanksgiving holiday for those that are in the United States.
Yeah, for those of you that do celebrate the holiday here, we understand that not everybody lives here, obviously, but or celebrates the holiday. That's totally fine. But we're super, super excited, guys, that we're able to hop on and share this information. Hopefully this leads points your mind into a different direction when it comes to your business. And so, guys, just make it happen. Just start focusing on these things. Be consistent. Just be excited about what you're doing, and share the small wins. I want to see in the community, guys, just some awesome, awesome things being posted in the community from here on out, about the small wins that you guys are doing, things that are working for you guys instead of the things that aren't working for you. Now, obviously, you can post things that aren't working so you can ask questions, but we don't have enough people celebrating the wins, and I feel like you guys get down on yourselves because of that reason. So let's focus on celebrating the wins, okay?
A rising tide raises all ships.
Yes,
so you can celebrate your wins and teach other people how to get the wins that you're getting. It blesses everybody, especially that here in the community. So if you're watching this and you want more information on Elite Marketing Pro and how you can take your business online, whether you're a network marketer, affiliate marketer, coach, it doesn't matter.
Any type
of business, you go to elitemarketingpro.com and you can download their free 10-day boot camp. And then for those of you who are on, let us know that you had some value. Again, give us some likes, give us some loves.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you, Randall. It was right when I got home from Chicago, actually. I got home and I was like, I feel so sick.
Rosemary is approaching 500 likes.
That's a great win. Congratulations,
500 likes on our page. That's awesome.
Okay,
guys. Well, we've been on a little longer because of technical difficulties, but that's awesome. Hopefully you guys got value. So
have a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for those of you that are there, and we'll be back again. And everybody just have a great rest of the day, and we'll be back soon.
See ya.
See ya.